Hello friends, and welcome to your weekly Taroscopes with me, Intuitive Renee. It's lovely to be with you again. We missed it last week because we had a public holiday here in South Africa, and I think I did a live readings, and I didn't do the Taroscopes. So we are here today to do the Taroscopes, and this is for the week of the 17th to the 23rd of August 2020. Can you believe we're at the end of August already? It's just crazy. The deck that I'm using today is this absolutely gorgeous, cute, tiny little Line Strider Tarot, and I have been buying mini decks so that they at least fit on the camera, because that is the one challenge I have with these Taroscopes, is getting all the cards to fit. So I know it looks like now we have a lot of space, but that's because I'm using the little cards. So I have been buying little cards like crazy so that we have some cards to use for our Taroscopes each week. Right, so for those of you who are finding my channel for the first time, welcome, welcome. Taroscopes is something we do every Monday morning, and as you can see, it has all the different signs of the zodiac, and basically it's a one card, less than 60 seconds message for the week ahead, giving you an idea of what you can expect and what you can look forward to. And yeah, this is something that I do every Monday morning for you. And then, of course, we have short little videos during the week to give you some inspiration. And then on Friday, or as I like to call them on Friday, we have our pick a card. So there's a lot of content to keep you busy, but you are here for your Taroscopes this week. So we're going to start with Aries, as we always do, and we're going to go through to Pisces. And it's drawing one card and giving you a single message to get you through the week ahead. Right. I think that's all I need to say. Let's get straight into it. So as I said, we're going to start with Aries. So Aries for the week ahead, let's just see what we have for you. So Aries, for you, we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands, you can see here, we have a little fox character. You can see that he's got a bit of a dark looming clouds above his head. He's been busy. He's been out doing whatever the worker said he needs to do. He is feeling a bit exhausted. He is feeling a little bit like it's been a lot of hard work, okay? And he's not as confident as he should be. He's feeling a little bit exhausted. He's feeling a little bit tired. So that's how you may be feeling this week. This week you may be feeling like you're just not going to achieve the goals that you've set for yourself. But Aries, what this card is telling you is don't give up, okay? Don't give up. It doesn't matter how far the how far the goal looks, how far it seems. Just keep prodding along, because even though you may be a bit bandaged and all the rest of it, there actually is a lot of success for you, and you will achieve. So persistence will pay off, Aries. Right, let's put that one down. And now let's have a look at what's in store for Taurus. So Taurus, what do we have for you this week? Oh, Taurus, how awesome. You have got the Fool card, and the Fool card is card 0 in the tarot. It's the very first card of the tarot, and it's the card that talks about embarking on new journeys. It's also about, stepping blindly without, just having complete faith. Okay, so taking a bold step, taking a leap of faith, not overthinking things, not always trying to understand the rules and the regulations and the what ifs, trusting that you have everything that you need. You can see he's carrying his bag, he's got the little bird in, he's got flowers in his hands, so he's got the innocence of the world, okay? And that's all he needs. Blind faith, trust, belief, and just the courage to start on a brand new journey. So don't wait until you have all the plans figured out. Don't wait until you've got it all worked out. So Taurus, for you this week, it's a case of new beginnings. It's a case of starting something new, not always waiting until you have all the information at hand. Trust that it'll all work out as you go. So take that leap of faith and know that it's going to be fabulous. Right, let's have a look at what we have in store for Gemini, if I can pick it up. Okay, so Gemini, Hanged Man. So Hanged Man, here we have, it's a blue tiger, and he is hanging upside down. But what that does is it gives him a new vantage point. It gives him a new angle to look at things. It gives him a new angle to see opportunities, to see obstacles, to see what needs to be done, to see where he needs to move forward and where he needs to pull back. So Gemini, for you this week, it is a case of looking at things from a different perspective before you make your final call, before you make your final decision. So if you find yourself in a bit of a pickle, if you find yourself with a bit of a decision to make, take the time to look at it from a different perspective, and you'll maybe be surprised as to what you see to help you solve your challenges. Right. Good. Now let's have a look at Cancer. we got all these major arcanas coming through. How awesome. Okay, so for all Cancerians out there, here we have the Hermit, and look at our gorgeous bear that we have here, okay? And you can see he's carrying all his worldly possessions. He's got everything that he owns on him there. We have this orange kind of cloud developing at the bottom here, but the Hermit card is realizing and recognizing that on your own you are strong enough, that you don't necessarily need anybody else. You don't necessarily need the help, the guidance, and the support of anybody else, because actually you've got this, okay? It's all okay. The Hermit card is recognizing your own inner strength. So this week, if you find yourself contemplating life or wondering about a certain thing, recognize that you've got all the answers, okay? Look within, find the answers here within your heart and soul instead of looking externally, because Cancerians, you can believe and trust in yourself this week. All the answers you carry are within. Can you see he's carrying like a little, I don't know if it's gonna shine up. Let me try. There we go. So you can see his little lantern that he's got there. And there's the little star inside the lantern. So that is, again, it's just confirming and letting you know that you, within you, carries the spark of life. So Cancerians, for you this week, trust and believe in yourself. Look for answers internally and instead of relying on or looking at anybody externally. Okay. Right now, we're going to pop over to Leo and let's see what we have for Leo this week. Right, Leo, you have got the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is the card of walking away. So you can see now this person has loaded up all their belongings. You can see that they're walking away. They're leaving things behind. There is a bit of a cloud of confusion above their head. So they haven't quite decided if walking away is the right answer. They haven't quite decided if this is exactly what they need to be doing, okay? But they've taken the first step. They've taken the first step to say, well, you know what, I need a little bit more. I want a little bit more out of life. So it's about being, I'm going to say, unhappy with your current circumstances, but instead of just being unhappy, actually trying to find solutions, actually trying to see if there aren't better opportunities or better options available. So the Eight of Cups, Leo, is basically saying if things are, this might be a week of looking at alternatives. This might be a week of looking to see what else is available for you, what else is out there, what else can you work on, what else can you do, instead of just accepting the status quo. So instead of just accepting life as it is at the moment, maybe take a brief walk and see what else is available to you, see what other options are out there for you. Awesome. Okay, let's have a look. Next, we're going to go into Virgo. So Virgo, let's see what this week has in store for you. Right, so Virgo, you have got the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is patiently waiting for whatever it is that you have, whatever it is you're waiting for, okay? So patience and basically waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for your decisions that you've made previously, waiting for them to come through, waiting for things to happen. But it is the case of, it is all set in motion, but it is just a case of being patient. So decisions have been made, actions have been set in motion, and it's just waiting for it to arrive, waiting for it to come. But you can see how eagerly he's standing there. So I'm going to assume that this is the lady lying on the ground here, and she's patiently waiting. He's a little bit impatient, okay? He's standing there and he's like looking out and saying, where's it? When's it coming in? When is our food arriving? When is whatever it is that he's waiting for coming in? So Virgo, for you this week, it is about your ship is coming in. Opportunities are coming your way. Be on the lookout. Be looking out for them. Your patience is certainly paying off and there will be success for you this week. Awesome stuff. Right, now we're going to head down here to Libra. Let's see what the week ahead has in store for Libra this week. Oh, Libra, nice. You've got the Two of Wands, okay? So the Two of Wands is about, you can see here this little hare has the whole world at their disposal available to them. We've got flowers, we've got everything, but this is the decision card, okay? The Two of Wands says what you've got to decide. You've got the world of opportunity around you, but you have to make the decision as to which way you're going to go. Where exactly do you want to go? You can see there's a bit of movement happening here as well. So what is it that you're actually looking for? Where do you want to go? What do you want to achieve? Make those decisions and don't be too lenient on yourself, I almost want to say, okay? So recognize that it is a time for decisions. It is a time for deciding on where to next. Implement that, set it in motion, and know that it's going to work out well for you. All right, Libra, that's great. Now let's pop over to Scorpio. Let's see what the week has in store for Scorpio this week. Okay, so Scorpio, you have got the Ten of Wands. So here we have this young lady. You can see she's sitting there with her beautiful red hair. She's exhausted. She's not even sitting comfortably. She's just sort of collapsed in a pile, almost, if I can say. She's feeling absolutely exhausted. You can see all the worries and the stresses coming through by her head there. She carries a heavy burden. I know it's just a couple of sticks, but she carries a heavy burden and she's exhausted. But if she found the confidence and the courage to stand up and to take one or two more steps, she will arrive at her destination. So, Scorpio, for you this week, I think this card is saying to you that you may be feeling a little bit overburdened. You may be feeling a little bit exhausted. You may be feeling a little bit like, oh my gosh, I just can't do this any longer. Don't give up. Okay, don't give up. Don't just sit and sit there and feel sorry for yourself. Get up and take another one or two steps, and just know that wherever it is she's heading is just over there. Okay, so the Ten of Wands is telling you that you may be feeling exhausted. You may be feeling like you just don't want to do this anymore. But dig deep, find the strength, find the stamina, find the energy to just keep going, because your destination is right there. Good. Now let's have a look at Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, what do we have for you this week? So Sagittarius, here we have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is a very interesting card, because it basically says to you that in order for you to succeed, in order for you to win, you have to take some people out, okay? So you can see that he's feeling mournful. Look at all the swords that he's collected through his battle, through his activities. He's thinking, he's pondering about all the people who have come and gone. And he is feeling a little bit like, you know what, this road has been a tough one, okay? So he is feeling a little bit battered and bruised. He is feeling a little bit mournful of all the people who have got in his way, if I can say. And maybe he's carrying a little bit of regret. Maybe he's feeling a little bit like maybe he could have found a different way, or maybe he didn't have to behave the way he did. So the Five of Swords is feeling a little bit not resentful, that's the wrong word, regretful, that's the better one. But it's also recognizing that in any kind of battle, there's always got to be a winner and a loser. And in this particular battle, you are the winner. In this particular battle, you are victorious. You are the one who is succeeding. So don't feel guilty or bad about those that had to come second, third, fourth, fifth, and last. This was your turn to shine. This is your turn to come first. So be okay with that, because that's what's important for you this week. It's important for you this week that you recognize it's your turn to succeed. Good. Now we're going to pop over to Capricorn. Let's have a look and see what's in store for Capricorn this week. So Capricorn, we have got the Four of Swords for you. Okay. So Four of Swords is the card of taking a rest. Four of Swords is the card of doing nothing, I almost want to say. Just resting, being still. You can see our lion is peacefully sleeping. He's not really doing anything. He's got everything ready. So if he wakes up and he needs to charge ahead, he can. He's got everything at his disposal. Everything is ready. But it is the case of taking care of himself. He's recognizing his energy levels are a bit low, and he's resting and he's sleeping and he's taking it easy as he needs to. So Capricorn, that's you this week. Not too much activity, not too much action, please. Be still, be mindful, be a little bit more contemplative, if we can call it that, and rest. Give your body, your mind, your soul, and your spirit a chance to relax and to recharge energies, recharge batteries, because that is what is needed for you this week. Okay, right, Capricorn. Now let's jump over to Aquarius. Let's see what's in store for Aquarius. Aquarius, we have got this beautiful owl energy, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles talks about being in control of your finances, being in control of your material possessions. So recognize that you are, I'm going to call you the king of your castle, okay? You have the wisdom, the understanding, and the power of the owl. You have everything at your disposal. You know exactly what, when, who, and how. And this is your week to really tick things off your list. So if you are wanting to achieve lots, this is a week to achieve everything that you need to achieve, okay? So it is all there for you. Aquarius, it's going to be a good week. It's going to be a week of success, a week of action, a week of achieving everything that you want to, but you need to stay in control. You need to make sure that you are the person the king of your castle, if I may call it that. That is so awesome. And finally, now we're going to head over to Pisces. Let's have a look and see what's in store for Pisces this week. And Pisces, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is the abundance card. So new beginnings, okay? New beginnings, new opportunities, new ways of generating an income for yourself, new ways of finding things that bring you success, joy, peace, and happiness. So there's a lot of that for you. Anything new that you want to start this week will probably have good luck with it. Okay, so definitely a chance to look for new ways of earning income, new ways of generating income for yourself, of enjoying prosperity and abundance. There's a lot of that for you this week, Pisces, which is awesome. Right. Right, so now we are going to do a message for the collective, and this week I'm going to use these Trust Your Vibes cards because I do really enjoy these, and the messages they give us are quite awesome. So I'm going to shuffle and hopefully not bump the camera again. I tend to bump the camera every single week when I do this. Sorry, there I go. Right, let's just shuffle, and I'm going to take that one. Oh, I like that. Look at that. The message we have this week for everybody is to share a breath, okay? Share a breath. And look, I love how we've got the butterfly. I love how we've got the park. I love how we've got the wind swirling. It's like we've got all seasons, everything there. But it's recognizing that you are not alone. We've got birds, we've got hearts, we've got flowers, we've got feathers, we've got, even there's an eye over there. And this card, the share a breath, is basically saying to you, recognize the role that you play in the whole universe. Recognize the role that you play with everybody around you. And share a breath with the universe, with Mother Gaia, with the animals, with the flora, with everybody, anybody and everything. Recognize that you are not isolated, that you are not alone, that you are part of a collective. And share a breath. Take the time and just to connect with the world and the universe around you. Connect with and share a breath with everybody. And anytime you feel overwhelmed this week, just stop and breathe, okay? But share it with somebody. So ask somebody to come and go for a walk with you, go and sit outside on the bench with somebody and just connect and just breathe and just be in that happy space with everybody around you. So friends, with love and blessings from my heart to yours, until we meet again, have an awesome week. Take care.